The 24-year-old Scottish actor who rose to popularity for portraying Harry Hook in Disney's Descendants 2 and 3 franchise debuted his single dubbed The Masterpiece. It's an original song from the upcoming dance movie, which he also stars in, called High Strung Free Dance. The music video features scenes from the romantic and ballet-heavy movie. So what does this really mean for this up-and-rising star? Welcome to Riveted, and we publish everything you need to know to stay updated. Dougherty is basically used to singing on screen. Since joining Disney, he has starred in television shows such as The Lodge that aired for 2 seasons. He is also part of the cast on the HBO miniseries Catherine the Great. Dougherty, since graduating with a degree in music theater from the MGA Academy, seems to be taking his music career quite seriously. After the release of The Masterpiece this month, fans took to social media to express how much they have waited for this, and it might just make him concentrate on making music. It seems like he has a massive following already, and it's set to grow with his continued success as an actor and singer. Music, most of the time, usually expresses what is in someone's mind or heart. It may be about the kind of experience they've gone through, how they feel, or whatever plans they have for the future. In this song, Dougherty talks about a new beginning. It might be another artistic phrase in a song, but we think he might be talking about moving on after the Descendants chapter came to an end. He may be thinking about looking on to other opportunities away from Disney, having starred in other films from different productions. The song goes on to talk about a romantic relationship that he's in. There have been rumors going around for some time now that Dougherty and his love Dove Cameron, who have both starred in the Descendants movie, might be planning on getting married. Is this song a hint to that? Well, that is up to the lovebirds to tell. Anyway, focusing on his career, Dougherty seems to be quite comfortable singing in musicals. We may have to wait until he decides to upload music on his YouTube channel, since most of the songs he has starred in were uploaded on YouTube channels of the movies he was cast in. Despite initial hesitation, Dougherty, who is just as natural on stage as he is on screen, owing to his thespian background, admitted that he would like to get back on stage eventually, though it would have to wait for a little while. This is because he loves traveling a lot and just moving around. In an interview with Teen Vogue, Thomas said, "I know myself, I know I'll really get bored in one place for more than 6 months. It's not a commitment that I want to make." We might be seeing Dougherty in other movies that we have not seen him feature in before, because he continued by saying that he was speaking to a director about doing a project in London. However, music seems to play an integral part in projects that Dougherty has featured in. In almost everything he has booked, there is a musical element in them. Dougherty says he likes it because music spices up everything in some way, which makes it exciting and much deeper. With more projects in the pipeline, Dougherty says that we might have to prepare ourselves for him because we're going to be sick of seeing him on TV. Having been listed as one of the 50 hottest boys in the world by Vogue magazine back in August of 2017, many ladies out there would not mind seeing him. He's a good actor too. We are yet to see him perform as a solo artist, but we might be looking at the possibility of Dougherty taking part in a song with his girlfriend, Dove Cameron. The celebrity couple, who have not been shy to express their love for each other on social media and in public, talk nicely of each other in every interview that they go to. Although they rarely talk to each other about their work, as Dougherty confessed, it's not always easy for people like them, whose work is seen all over every other media outlet, to not know about each other's endeavors and projects. After the Masterpiece song and the reception of his fans, Dougherty's girlfriend, who also happens to be a great singer with vocals to die for, might just think of teaming up with him, and that would possibly really be a masterpiece. Dougherty and Cameron working together is not new to most people, especially fans of The Descendants. These two worked together in a film called The Two Wolves. Although not much is known about the project, the news that the two were teaming up in one project brought with it a lot of buzz that made then movie director Andy Flickman to post a photo of the couple on his Instagram account filming a scene together, accompanied by a sweet caption praising how easy it is to work with the pair. Dougherty, who previously worked as a waiter, will not surprise us as much now if he gets to launch his music career. His multi-talented director in the High Strung Free Dance movie, Michael Damian, launched his music career after playing a role in William J. Bell's soap The Young and the Restless. From the way the director's influence gets into an actor's mind and the way he does his things, who knows? Michael Damian might convince this talented young lad to take his music seriously as he does with his acting. It's no secret that Thomas has the vocals and tops it up with the way he portrays his character like the pro that he is. His future has now started to take shape as an all-around artist who can do multiple kinds of acts with great ease. It's technically quite a tough path to follow because at some point, many decide to take one act, be it music, acting, or modeling, to perfect their skills in. We pray that he settles on one soon to save his fans the agony of guessing which direction he might decide to follow. Anyway, on his future projects, Dougherty is part of the star-studded cast in Catherine the Great. In this limited series, he portrays the character Peter Zawodowski, who is the official secretary to Catherine and later becomes her lover. But the relationship becomes tense because of jealousy. Acting alongside award-winning and highly rated actress Helen Mirren, Thomas was very excited and, to say the least, challenged because the role he's playing is not actually what we are used to seeing him in act. It's not in any way a musical, and so his fans are eager to see how he plays it. If you thought that was too much, he again got his way to the world of the supernaturals in the series Legacies. Revealed in the 2019 Comic-Con, Thomas Dougherty will not only be part of the cast in the second season of Legacies, but his role may be a bigger one. His character is described as an old vampire full of old ideas about the way things work. He's said to have lived for over 600 years and at a time that vampires were not afraid to feed on humans and that men trembled at the mention of his name. As an actor who did a great job playing a villain in The Descendants, this will be an exciting role for him, and he will definitely nail it. The future looks promising for Thomas, and as we wait for these projects to be released, starting this October, we have some interesting facts about him that you might not know. Thomas is madly obsessed with his Netflix account. Among many others, one of his favorite shows, which he has openly confessed to being obsessed with, is Stranger Things. Talking to Sweetie High, an online magazine, he said, "I most recently binge-watched Stranger Things. I'm absolutely obsessed." He's a fan of dancing, or we can just say he loves dancing, more specifically tap dancing. On The Lodge, you must have seen Dougherty do some moves which he finds himself doing in some odd places. He said he always does the tap dance on the subway or at a bus stop. When it comes to clothing, many celebrities adorn themselves in sophisticated clothing that attracts a lot of attention. Well, for Thomas, you'll just bump into him in his simple hoodies, jeans, and a hat. He calls it the skate look. Apart from his obsession with his Netflix account, he loves watching movies, especially in theaters. He admitted to watching La La Land more than 6 times. What can you not go a day without? Most people would say food, a favorite song, or seeing or talking to a family friend. Okay, we already know Thomas has a girlfriend, and they are madly in love, but he cannot go a day without his coffee and popcorn. For a movie lover, this isn't quite a surprise. There are sayings that keep most of us going. Some are motivational, others challenge us to become better each day. We draw them from famous people and those who have succeeded in their various professions. Well, Thomas learned that it is morals that dictate who we are and how we conduct ourselves in the world. Without strong morals, we're lost. Apparently, he got this quote from, wait for it, a movie. He takes the Dark Knight movie as one that impacted him the most, and he learned that from there. Everyone has a phobia. One can literally jump out of his own skin just to save himself from something that they fear. For our guy, he fears spiders. During one of the dares in their Descendants set, Dougherty and Boo Boo Stewart were challenged to embrace their fears. A spider was involved in the game, and Dougherty almost ran out. It had to take some convincing from his friend Boo Boo and, of course, his willingness to overcome his fear. And at the end, he was able to hold the innocent arachnid. Can we say he finally fears spiders no more? Well, we will know that when a much bigger one appears next time. He's a big fan of sports. No, not basketball. He played football a lot in his younger years. Since becoming a professional actor, he only plays tennis and badminton during his free time. To get ready for his role in The Lodge, he had to practice mountain biking for days. He takes this as one of his great achievements in the show, as he had never tried it before, and now he's a big enthusiast of the sport. We believe that there is more in store from Thomas, and we just wish him the best as he climbs up the ladder of success. Well, there you have it. That's all we have for you about Thomas Dougherty. Are you a fan of his work? Let us know in the comments section below, and remember to subscribe to Riveted.